Hey everyone, Kay with Antique Book Collective, and today I'm getting to you guys with Reseller Rule number 3. Guys, number 3 is a really important one. It's earlier on in the Reseller Rule playlist, and that, guys, is because it's one that you really have to keep in mind as I go through all the other Reseller Rules. Because, guys, Reseller Rule number 3, sorry, that was 2, 3 is some rules are made to be broken, and I actually have a saying that I made up in elementary school. It's like, rules are like bones. They're made to be broken, and I know it's a little bit of a dark humor thing. I had dark humor in elementary school. I still have it now, but guys, rules are made to be broken for a lot of different reasons, and yes, there are some rules that you shouldn't break, but in the case of these reseller rules and a lot of other things, yeah, you can bend the rules a little bit, because especially with the reseller rules, it's not really set in stone. So guys, reseller rule number 3 is rules made to be broken, because this book right here, I actually broke one of my reseller rules. I actually broke the rule that I've mentioned in several other videos, guys, and that's like, hey, if you just list a book and you're already getting followers, watchers, you're already getting offers, you're already getting all these things, then you should sit on that book because that book is priced correctly right off the bat. It's going to sell. This book, guys, right here, I got an offer within like 20 minutes or so, and I accepted it. So, guys, I already was lowballing this book because I wanted to get it gone, and because I wanted to get a little more money in my pocket a little faster. So, guys, this book right here, it is the Syriac Bible. It is from the Peshito or Peshitta translation. That one, it's interesting. So in this Bible itself, it actually says Peshito, but if you Google it, it actually is the Peshitta, which is pretty interesting. But guys, this one comes from Syria. It's original Aramaic translations of the New Testament. It's pretty stinking dandy. Honestly, I wish I had one that was in better condition because I'd probably hang on to it. But as you guys can see right here, that's the front page. You guys can read that if you want. This Bible is from 1905, so obviously it's not one of the very first ones out there. Believe it or not, the Bible is a little older than 1905, but it's really cool to get my hands on this. I mean, you look at this and it has all the different passages of the Bible. I thought it was funny when I just opened this up to a random page. I just saw, give us Barabbas, and I was like, oh, of course, I just happened to open up to the crucifixion just off the bat. Great. Oh, man. But this one was really cool. As you guys can see, it's missing part of the spine, which is a bummer. And guys, this Bible right here, there were people asking multi-$100 for similar translations of this Bible from similar periods of time. For me, I was only asking $85 for it, which was a steal of a deal in the beginning. And the guy offered $60, so I went with that because it's ex-library, so it's not the best one out there. It actually has lots of just terrible things in it because it's ex-library, and when you have a book from a library and it's a couple 100 years old, or at least 100 years old, generally you have like several different iterations of how they organize stuff in the library, so you have stickers out of the wazoo in these things, so it can be really sad and damaging to the book in the long run just to have something like that. But with that said, guys, that's my little example of why some rules are made to be broken. I wanted to get 60 extra bucks in my pocket a little quicker because I wanted to cover some expenses that I've had in my business. I'm like, why not? That'll cover my new boxes because I just ran out of my larger boxes for my business, and I also need to buy some new larger boxes because of another set of books I'm going to be showing you guys in another video. This video, guys, let me just go on a little bit more with the whole rules are made to be broken thing. So I know, as I already said, that you shouldn't break all the different rules out there. If you break some rules on eBay or on all the different things, you might get kicked off. So obviously don't break those rules. If you're breaking laws, obviously you're going to get in trouble on that side of things too. If you're breaking just moral rules, you're going to get in trouble. I mean, there's lots of things that you should not break your rules on, but there are some rules that you can fudge. Like the whole hang on to a book a little bit longer if you get offers and watchers right off the bat. Let's see. Yeah, we could definitely break that rule. Easy, stinking cheesy. Who's going to yell at you? Just yourself, because for me, in my case, I missed out on $25 for this book. Oh, no. But I got $60 out of it. I mean, I'm pretty happy. And I think I paid, according to my records, I paid like $1 for it, maybe $4, somewhere in there. It was a little fishy on those records, sorry. But end of the day, $60 for something I paid between $1 and $4 for is pretty stinking nice. I made it a very nice profit on this book, and the fact that I only had to list it, do a couple photos, and it was already gone, I always love seeing that, especially if you guys watch my channel any amount of time. You know that I generally will hang on to a book for quite a long time before they sell, because I do the antique books. Antique books, guys, those things are long tail out of the wazoo for when you sit on them. I sit on books for a year, 2 years. I sold one a couple of weeks ago, guys, that I have had for a little over 3 years. I mean, I hang on to a lot of these books for a long time because it takes time for just the right buyer to come out to buy just the right book, because again, since these books are so rare, there's a lot less people looking for them. It's not like rare first edition of Harry Potter and they made like 1 million of them. That's not very rare, guys. Like in the grand scheme of all the other ones they made, sure, it's a little rare, but books like this, there might be just 1,000. Guys, there are so many books that I come across that it says first printing is just 1,000 books, or not even 1,000 books. And when you have something that rare, that old, there is a very good chance that there might just be a dozen left in the world of them. As such, there's not a lot of people that even know they exist, but when the person comes along that knows it exists or knows they want something like that, they will pay the price for that. So with that said and done though, guys, I hope that this was helpful. I hope it lets you guys know that just because it's a reseller rule doesn't mean that it is gospel, doesn't mean you have to follow it no matter what. Yes, I am cheating with the Bible in this example, but end of the day, nothing in the scripture says that I have to follow the reseller rules. Believe it or not, the reseller rules are not in the book of the Bible, so we're good. But with that said and done though, guys, thank you for watching. If you guys would like to see any more reseller rules, it's on top right there, or you guys can check out another one of my videos. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.